Good morning. Today is January 2nd, 2021, and as promised, I am starting my day. Actually, I started my day um, reading a little bit of the Bible, um, giving thanks. I've done a little bit of exercise, and when I'm done with this video, I'll go do some yoga. So, yesterday, I talked about what I wanted to do in terms of being intentional about being thankful and grateful and setting intentions each and every day, and talked a little bit about why 2021 was really important to me and some mental health challenges that I've had in the past. Um, Kind of going on beyond that, I also wanted to share some struggles that I've had with my weight, having a positive body image, those type of things. And to let you know that at my highest, I weighed 280 pounds. I think today, although I haven't gotten on a scale lately, I think I weigh maybe 170 pounds. And 6 years ago, I guess, 6.5 years ago, I actually had gastric bypass surgery because I was tired of the weight loss battle that I felt like I was losing. And so I did that in 2014. And by 2015, I had lost 140 pounds. So I've gained some weight back. It may be that I actually lost more weight than I needed to lose, because at 170 pounds, it's not like I'm fat or anything, but I will tell you there are days that I just look at myself and I still continue to see a fat girl. So transforming the mind and the perceptions that we have and the negative talk that goes on in our head, that is a bit more of a challenge. So anyway, um, so I struggle with making the best decisions from a food standpoint, and it's really a kind of a behavioral issue, emotional issue, because when I'm feeling down or I'm feeling lonely or I'm bored or whatever, I make the wrong choices when it comes to food. It's almost like food um, fills a void. Um, it can also, I guess, the way that I eat, eating habits that I have sometimes can be self-sabotaging. Like, I've got goals for myself, and I'm big on trying to achieve them. But I can be my own worst enemy sometimes. So that's something that I have to overcome. This year, I decided, actually, I think I decided last year that I was going to try to lose that weight that I had gained back. And I really haven't had much luck with it. And I think it's a combination of a couple of things. Um, One could be that maybe I really don't need to lose the weight. Maybe my body is just where my body needs to be. The other part of it could be that I do these kind of self-sabotaging things. Like, I'm seeing progress on a weight loss from a weight loss perspective, and then I want to eat some candy or eat some cookies or eat some chips, and I just do too much, and then the progress that I've made, it turns right back around. So those are habits that I have to overcome. Um, and so I was thinking that this year I, once again, am going to give up cookies and chips and candy. I did that in July, and I actually did pretty good. But last week, somebody knocked on the door and gave me a great big bag of Garibaldi chocolates. And so I found myself just eating and eating and eating them. And so that's probably part of the reason that I haven't even gotten on the scale of late. But I'm going to let go of those things. Also, I have a very bad habit of snacking a lot at night from like, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night throughout the night. I mean, I might have a hard time sleeping, get up, and want to go and snack on something. So those are bad habits. And so I'm going to use yesterday as my baseline. And I did not, I think maybe I ate breakfast around 8 o'clock in the morning. And I did have a little bowl of popcorn at 7:30 at night. So I think I'm going to try to limit the hours that I allow myself to eat. So by 8 o'clock at night, I'm going to be done. And I might change it to 7 o'clock, but I think from 7 or 8 o'clock at night until 7 or 8 in the morning, I'm going to make those kind of off limit hours for any type of food intake. It's just not necessary. And I'll be more intentional about drinking water. So I said it here today. And I'm going to try to report out and hold myself accountable for those things. Also, I am going to try to be better about getting good sleep. One of the things I should tell you that I learned from a therapist is that I need to use this tool called HALT, HALT, which says never be too hungry, never be too angry, never be too lonely, and never be too tired. So I'm probably never hungry. I'm intentional about eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I just need to get better about snacking. I definitely try not to be too angry. I try to be intentional about doing things in a way that just allows me to have peace and be content. And in terms of loneliness, the downside of having too much alone time, which is not necessarily the same as being lonely, is I get bored and, can eat things. So I don't necessarily think I'm lonely, but the pandemic is definitely challenging those things because we don't get to spend as much time interacting with people. So when I tend to do things or I'm alone a lot for long periods of time, I like to fill my time with projects or doing things that will take up a lot of my time so that I don't have, I guess, too much time where I'm just completely idle, right? So I might read a book or go for a walk or long bike rides, when the season is right. I'm really enjoying yoga and trying different things. And so I give myself challenging things to do, and that helps me conquer the whole loneliness aspect or the loneliness danger. The last one is don't be too tired. So, when you don't get enough sleep, that can really plague the mind. So I try to be intentional about that. Of late, like for the past couple of months, I've been getting lots of sleep, but I haven't been getting good sleep. So I wake up a lot during the night. and things like that. It's interesting because yesterday, I guess for the past couple of days, I have been binge watching Netflix. Actually watching, what's it called? Call the Midwives on Netflix. Very, very good series. um, but sometimes you can do too much, and so I've been binge watching that for the past few days, and yesterday at about 9 o'clock the electricity started fluttering in the house and went off and interrupted my show, and then it came back on and I tried to watch it again, and then it went out again, and it didn't come back on probably till midnight. And so I really took that as a sign. I was like, think I need to stop watching TV. I think I need to lay down, close my eyes, have nothing that can distract my mind, um, and just go to sleep. So last night, I went to sleep and I really didn't get up until like 7:30 in the morning. And so that was really good for me. I didn't get up and do any snacking or anything like that. And so I got good rest. I'm getting good exercise. And I've started the year off right so far. I didn't do any snacking other than my bowl of popcorn that I had. Um, and so I'm off to a good start. Anyway, so I'm going to try my best to, like I said, eat. I am going to eat right, uh, meaning I'm not going to eat a bunch of junk, and I'm going to be mindful about my food choices. I am going to stay true to my commitment, to not eat outside of like 7 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. And I'm really just saying that in the event that something goes wrong, like I work late or something, um, and need to eat something, because I still need to make sure that I, have a healthy diet. But the bad stuff comes after those hours, so I'm going to be good about it. And you heard it here, so feel free to hold me accountable. Anyway, that's all I have to share for today. I am going to continue to get my day started. Take care.